Hey guys, I have good news and I have great news. Let's start with the great news. When I was planning this, the great news was going to be my good news and the good news was going to be my great news. But you know what? The good news is great because it's great for everyone, where the good news is good for me. Great news, things are finally starting to look like we can finally go back to normal. I am just like thrilled. I am fully vaccinated. Almost everyone in my family is either fully vaccinated or has booked their appointment for their second vaccine, and then they'll be fully vaccinated. Canada is like this close to opening its borders. The province I live in is planning to reopen everything by this coming July, and I am just so freaking excited about this all. It's such great news. Now the good news is, because of all this, I am going to Disneyland finally. So last year, my very best friend Nicole and I went on a trip to Edmonton, which is like a 3-hour drive from here. It was super lame. I mean, it was fun. We had a good time. We saw like a comedian show. It was fun. We made the most of it because originally we were supposed to go to Disneyland. The winter of 2019, Nicole and I made the decision that we were going to go to Vegas, rent a car, and drive to Disneyland in the month of July 2020. Well, then COVID happened and destroyed not only those plans, but you know, everyone's plans. No one got to go anywhere last year. We were supposed to go to Disneyland. We obviously didn't. We went to Edmonton instead. This has literally all happened like so quickly. It is currently Thursday. Monday at 5 p.m. I got a message from Nicole saying Disneyland is letting out-of-state guests into the parks again. When we realized that, we looked into how Canada is doing with opening the borders, and they actually are planning to open the borders before we do this trip, and as long as you have been fully vaccinated and you test negative at the airport, you are free to travel. And then when you arrive back in Canada, again, if you test negative, you don't have to quarantine for 14 days. Both Nicole and I are fully vaccinated. She reached out to the lady that we were talking to last year that we were booking everything through. Her name is Laura. She works through clickthemouse.com. I will link her Facebook page down below. Nicole reached out to Laura and was like, hey, any chance we can make this work, that we can still go to Disneyland on these days? And Laura, the amazing, beautiful, sweetheart woman that she is, was like, I got you, girl. Not only did Laura save everything that we had planned and basically just like took what we had already paid towards this trip and like held it for a future trip for us, she found us a deal. She's setting everything up for us. So it is happening. We are going to Disneyland and I am so beyond excited. I have a month and 2 days right now till we go. I already have the time booked off. Basically, the entire trip is already paid for because we paid for it all last year before we realized we couldn't go. Everything is paid for except for food and souvenirs. Nicole is coming over tomorrow and we are going to maybe do a little bit of shopping because we have decided that we are going to Disney bound every single day in Disneyland. We already have our plan out for what characters we're going to bound as. We fly out on a Monday, we're there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we fly home on Friday. So we're only there for 3 full days, but it's still going to be fun. And you know what? It's exactly like what I need to kind of feel like the world is getting back to normal. We may still have to wear masks in Disneyland, and I am a-okay with that as long as, you know, I am in the park. I am feeling the magic. I'm just gonna be so happy to be there. There are so many things that I'm so excited for. I'm so happy that we can actually make this work and we can actually go on this vacation together. I want to say thank you to Laura at clickthemouse.com. Just thank you so much for like basically holding our stuff until we were able to rebook again, jump right back in and helping us out to rebook everything. Very, very grateful for you. She's been so great answering all our emails and stuff, mostly Nicole's. Nicole has been the one conversing back and forth with her, and I'm just kind of like that bystander party that's like, yay, Disneyland. holy smokes, I have never wanted a trip to Disney more in my entire life. Even though we're just going for 3 days, it's going to be 3 days of pure magic, and I'm so excited. Stick around, we're going to be planning this trip. I only have a month until we go, so who knows actually how long this video is going to be, but it's me and I blab a lot. We're gonna go to Disneyland, it's gonna be fantastic, and I cannot wait. So, see you later. It is June 29th, and I have an update for you guys about our trip to Disney. The last day and a half, I have literally spent on hold with different places, well, 2 different places for hours. Back in 2020, when we still thought we were going to be able to go on this trip, like before COVID was even a thing, I booked a flight to Las Vegas and then a hotel in Las Vegas because originally we were going to stay in Vegas for a couple days and then go to Disneyland. When we knew that we wouldn't be able to go on that trip anymore, I called and canceled everything, and we got a refund for the hotel, but we only got a credit for the flight. Booking these new flights, we obviously wanted to use these credits and we couldn't use them online. We had to call in. Yesterday I called and I was on hold for about an hour and a half with Expedia. There was a flight out on the 26th that left here and then flew to Las Vegas and then flew from Vegas to Los Angeles. However, in talking to someone at Expedia, they told me that the flight from Vegas to Los Angeles wasn't WestJet, which is who we had a credit with. It was United. So the flight from here to Las Vegas was WestJet, but then the Vegas to Los Angeles was not. So we couldn't use the credit on like that portion. Even though our flight home is a direct flight, WestJet all the way Los Angeles back home, they couldn't, I guess, change the country of origin, so we couldn't use the credit there. So the guy said you have to call WestJet and talk to them, and then they will get you all sorted and you all booked in. So I called WestJet yesterday, and I am not exaggerating at all. I was on hold for 5 hours. Thank goodness smartphones have speakerphone, and I just put my phone on speakerphone and just had it sitting there beside me for 5 hours while I, did other work. Finally, after 5 hours, I get in contact with someone and I tell him, this is what we want to do. We want to book this flight from here to Los Angeles on the 26th and then from Los Angeles home on the 30th. And he looks and he says, we don't have any flights leaving to Los Angeles on the 26th. I was like, on the Expedia website, they had this flight that goes to Vegas and then it goes to, and then it's United. But when I called Expedia, they said you guys will be able to book that. And he said, unfortunately not, because United isn't us, we're WestJet. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He's like, but there is a flight going out on the 25th if you want that flight. I guess I'm just gonna have to call you guys back because we have everything booked for the 26th. I'll just have to figure it out. I hang up the phone with him. I message Nicole and I say, hey, so they don't have a flight leaving on the 26th. They do have a flight leaving on the 25th though. Instantly, she's like, sure, let's just leave on the 25th then. She messages Laura and says to Laura, here's the deal, can we add a day onto our hotel and add another day onto our Disney pass? And Laura literally messaged back within 30 seconds and said, yep, no problem, and then messaged us back again within, like, seriously less than 5 minutes and says, it's all added on, you're good to go. Obviously, I couldn't have predicted this. If I would have known how fast it would have gone, I would have just waited on the phone with the person from WestJet, but I didn't. And I hung up the phone. When I got home from work yesterday, I called them again and I was on hold for 4.5 hours before I hung up because I was like, I have to go to bed. This morning when I called, they're like, hello, we have a very long wait time. Would you like to put your name in the queue and we'll call you back so you don't have to wait on hold? I was like, yes, please. So I don't know why they didn't have this option available to me yesterday, but I am thrilled that they had it available to me today so I could, actually get work done and not have this like obnoxious elevator music playing in the background. I called at about 7 and I put myself in the queue, and at 11:45 someone called me back. I told them the situation. I said, hi, we have a credit from this flight that we had to cancel. Can I use it towards this flight on the 25th and then fly home on the 30th? Lady put it all through, no problem. Now everything is booked. Now do we get an extra day in Disney, which is just amazing, but also our original flight didn't land until like 5 p.m. So we would have had like barely any time to do anything. By the time we had gotten to Anaheim, we probably would have only had a few hours to go to downtown Disney and explore. Our new flight gets in at 1 p.m. on the 25th. So like I said, not only do we get another day at Disney, but now we also get the entire afternoon and evening to not only go to downtown Disney, but also maybe possibly Target, maybe possibly like Outlet Mall or something like that, but just do some like non-Disney things before Disney the next day. So we've added a day onto our hotel, we added a day onto our Disney pass. Nicole booked us another reservation for the actual park itself, and our flights are all booked. All that's left to do is figure out all that we need for like COVID related things with flying to the States. I have all my paperwork proving that I am fully vaccinated. I think we need to get a COVID test 48 hours prior to our flight, and it has to be negative, obviously, and then they'll just like check our temperature, things like that before we board the plane, and then they do a test when we land both in Los Angeles and then land back home. And as long as all of those things are negative, which they should be because Nicole and I are both fully vaccinated at this point, should be good to go. Besides those non-fun things to do, fun thing we get to do is pack. I love packing. Get bottles of hand sanitizer to, you know, keep on us at the parks and everywhere. Get some wipes to maybe wipe down some chairs, airplane seats. I will talk to you in the next update. Hey guys, so it is July 15th and we are 10 days away from going to Disneyland, which is insane. I can't believe how quickly it's come. I'm so excited. So as you can see, I've brought up my suitcase. My plans have changed. We leave next Sunday, the 25th. So my original plan was that the Friday and Saturday were going to be last minute laundry and packing day. I knew Saturday I wouldn't be able to do much because, spoiler alert, well, not really a spoiler alert because this is going to get posted afterwards, but Saturday I am planning a little bit of a surprise birthday party for Nicole. She's going to sleep over here Saturday night so that we're both here, and Sam is going to take us to the airport Sunday morning, and we are in Disneyland on her actual birthday, and I have a present for her, but I didn't want to bring it to Disneyland because it's a kind of breakable. I can't really do much on Saturday because of that. Friday was going to be my day to, you know, do all the things, laundry, and pack. And I was supposed to work from home Friday, so I was like, hey, well, that will be perfect because I can have everything in here and, you know, go do my laundry, but also be in here to pack and, you know, watch my computer and watch all the things that I need to watch while I'm working from home. My work plans have changed, and now I have to go into the office every single day next week. So no longer working from home on Friday, so that plan had to change. So I was like, you know what, that's okay. This coming weekend, Saturday, I'm booked. I'm going to a wedding this Saturday. So Saturday, I can't really do much else except, you know, get ready for the wedding and go to the wedding. So I was like, hey, Sunday will be my day. I will do laundry, I will pack, I will go to the mall and get some American money, and it'll be great. All is well. And then today I found out that my sister, who is like super duper pregnant right now, is getting induced on Saturday. She's like, I probably won't get induced until later in the day, which means baby probably won't be born until Sunday, which is good considering I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. That just means that if baby is born on Sunday, I'm obviously going to, you know, go and spend the day with my sister and her 2 kids and then her 3rd brand new baby. Sunday most likely isn't happening unless, like, for some reason they don't get discharged or something. With the last baby, she didn't get discharged for a little while. Maybe something will happen and they won't get discharged. I mean, I would love for them to be able to get discharged right away and come home so I can spend all of Sunday with them. But we will see. With all of that being said, which has nothing to do with Disneyland, that is just me being a Rambleson. I've brought up my suitcase now. I'm a little peeved because I cannot find my Mickey Mouse backpack. I have no idea where it is. So hopefully I can find that backpack because that is what I was planning on using for a carry-on bag. I've been keeping a laundry basket here of things that I'm bringing. So I'll show you guys a few new things that I have. First thing, I just got these cute slides. You can't see, but there is a Weasley right here, just being a nosy Nelly. Just got these for like some hotel slides, and I might wear these like around the house here once I get home because they're really cute. And then I have two new bags. I got this one for Christmas, and then I also have this cute little Lululemon fanny pack. Nicole and I have already planned all of our outfits, and we are Disney bounding every single day that we're in Disneyland. And so we've been planning all our outfits, and we are doing like matching Disney bounds. Out of the 4 full days we have in Disney, I have a pair of ears for one of them. I have a bandana for another. And then I was saying that in Disneyland, I wanted to get a pair of just plain like Mickey Mouse ears, like to go with one of my bounds. And then for another bound, I wanted to get a pair of blue Mickey Mouse ears to go with it. I'm not going to tell you what the bound is yet because I am doing a full video on those. But I was saying to Nicole, I wanted a pair of blue Mickey Mouse ears for this bound. And she was like, well, I'm making all of my ears. So I asked her, could you make me a pair of blue Mickey Mouse ears? Because I feel like I'll be able to find the just plain Mickey Mouse ears. But I feel like I'm going to have trouble finding blue Mickey Mouse ears, especially like the color I want. She made me these ears. Are they not amazing? They look so good. I'm so impressed with them. I've started putting together all my like kind of cosmetics and toiletries and stuff for the trip. And yeah, like I said, I'll just have to, you know, get everything totally packed next Saturday. While Nicole is here, she'll just have to help me, which will be fine. I'm getting very excited. I have my COVID test booked. I've read literally everything about all the things required to travel to the States and then also back to Canada with everything going on. I've literally read it about 75 times just to make sure that we're ready and we're prepared. We have our shuttle booked now, which is great. And yeah, I'm just so excited. It's coming up so freaking quickly. I think this time is just gonna fly by between everything that's going on. It's gonna be Saturday. Next thing I know, and I'm still gonna just have my suitcase sitting here with nothing packed into it. So it's Friday morning and I'm at the pharmacy and I'm just about to pop in and go get my COVID test to confirm that I am negative and that I can travel to the US in 2 days, which is super exciting. So we're gonna pop in. I've only done one test so far, so I really can't complain. But I mean, they're not fun. It's not fun, but I mean, going to Disneyland is fun, so it's worth it. Okay, let's go pop into the pharmacy and get that COVID test done. It is like 5 minutes later. I am back in the car, got my COVID test done. They did the throat one instead of the nose one. The first COVID test I did, we did the nose, and the throat one was like way easier. I didn't feel like they like stole IQ points from my brain or anything when they were doing it. They're gonna send me the results in like 24 hours, they said. We leave in like 49 hours. It is 9 o'clock right now and we leave at 10 on Sunday. So very exciting. There's a Starbucks right there. I don't normally get Starbucks, but I think I'm gonna treat myself and get a Starbucks and then head to work for my last shift before vacation. I will see you guys later tonight when I'm doing all my last minute cleaning the house and packing. So I will talk to you later and we will wait for those COVID results. So it's about 11 o'clock at night right now and it's dark because I'm in the basement. I've spent all afternoon since I got home from work just cleaning, doing laundry, and getting lots of things ready. And so now I am taking a break and watching a movie. And I just got my COVID results and I'm negative. So, haha, so excited. Those results make me very happy. Another step towards this vacation. Tomorrow is Saturday and it is the day before we leave and I have so much to do. As soon as I wake up tomorrow, I am going to be packing everything that I need and figuring out everything else that I need before we go. I'm going to finish my movie and then go to bed, wake up whenever to start getting ready and start packing and everything. So I will see you in the morning. What is the next morning? I should be packing, getting ready, but the boy wants to play, so we're gonna play. The boy is content. He's all done playing. He's now content to just sit here and look out the window. Nicole and I have officially checked into our flights. Now I'm going to pack and get all the things ready. We are going to start packing everything that needs to be packed, and I'm going to make a list of all the things that I still need to grab at the dollar store. Nicole is going to be here around 3:30 today, and then we are going to go and do all our last minute like running around to things we need to do and pick up and get. I got my last load of laundry in the dryer right now, so we are doing good there. Let's just get started on this. I feel like I am done everything that I can do up until this point. Like I said, Nicole is going to come over later and we are going to run to like the dollar store. I have my suitcase here ready. I have my carry-on here and here. And then in the bathroom, I have all my like toiletries and stuff, and they just need a couple more things added in. Here's my makeup that I will need tomorrow morning before we leave. Then we have this bag. I think this is pretty much complete, but I'm just gonna keep it here just in case. And then I'm gonna add a few more things into this big bag here. So I think at this point in time, I am just going to do a few more things like around the house. Also, I got a zit right here yesterday, so that's what that is if you've been seeing that this entire video. Laundry finished. I have to finish folding that laundry. Nicole is here.
Oh, hello.
Here's her stuff.
Mind me. Just.
What are you doing? So it's 11 o'clock at night, and we just watched 4 Land Before Time movies because why not? And we're gonna go to bed and get up to go to Disneyland tomorrow. Yay! A dragon! A dragon! A dragon! A dragon! I swear I saw a dragon! So this wasn't much of a like planning video because this all literally happened within like a month. Like literally a month ago, we were like, we can go to Disneyland! This is all happening! Let's go! And so yeah. So it wasn't much of a planning video, especially because all the like, most of the bookings and stuff took place last year before we thought we could still go. We do have one reservation for Nicole's birthday.
It's at Catal Diner.
Okay. Yes, I think that's where I had breakfast with Santa Claus when I was there last at Christmas time. Also, we both realized that neither of us know at all what the Web Slinger or Webster or whatever ride in California Adventure is, the new ride in Avengers Campus. Neither of us has any idea what it is. So on Monday, when we have our first reservation at California Adventure and we get into the virtual queue for this Webster ride, we are literally going to board this ride and have no idea what it is. We both decided that neither of us would look up anything to do with this ride. We would just go and be so surprised. So I don't know if it's a roller coaster or if it's a log ride or an up and down ride or anything. We have no idea. We just know that it's in Avengers Campus. I'm assuming it's Spider-Man, consider it's like web slingers or something like that.
I literally forgot that the Avengers Campus is open.
Yes.
By this time.
I'm so excited. It is 11 o'clock and we need to go to bed. We have to leave here at 7:30 tomorrow. So thank you for watching my Disneyland planning video. Stay tuned for Disney vlogs and all that fun stuff. And I will see you later. Bye everybody.